All right, everyone. Let me check to make sure I can see the chat window. Oh, 1 second. Well, happy Saturday, everyone. We're going to do a short pop-up lesson. I included our Chord Academy and also our iMusic Academy, Jazz and Blues Academy, and I think we're live on YouTube as well. So let me just get my window set up and we'll dig right in. Let's talk about how we're going to practice these backing tracks. So you guys know that recently I did a little fundraiser where I said, hey, I'm buying this software anyway, but if you want to contribute, that would be awesome. So a lot of you were able to support that, and that's really awesome. So thank you for that. And then some people from YouTube have been donating to the channel as well. And so I actually got one starter pack to go with it. So it's actually really cool, and I'm really excited. Give me 1 second, get everything set up. And also, just a fun little fact is I'm not doing mid rolls to any of these backing tracks. So I do have donation links if anybody just wants to support the tracks, this project. I've been uploading like crazy, and I do appreciate the gifts that have come in. But just know that I want you to be able to use this stuff and to really enjoy getting the habit of practicing. All right, so what is the up-down approach? It's a very simple concept, and we're going to do 3 keys today. And I'm actually making actual backing tracks for 3 key approaches through all keys. So at first we're going to do a comfortable key for us, so B flat in this case. We're just doing shape 1. I do have a new course that's coming out any day now, and it's going to be I'm doing the final editing of the course. Everything's already done except for the last editing out some of the parts that need to be just shortened a little bit. And the concept is the whole course is based on this one shape right here. So you're going to learn how to use and turn around this in so many different ways, so that regardless of when you show up to play a blues, it could be a major or a minor key with some friends or at a party or wherever, and they're playing blues, you're going to have the confidence by learning how to use these shapes. And so I'm going to turn on a backing track, and just so you know, these are live on YouTube. You can go and practice them and have fun, and I want to show you how to use them. So I'm going to turn on the backing track, and just know that there's a slight delay between my piano, just enough for it to be annoying. I don't hear it until I listen back, and it doesn't always happens, but it might sound where my piano is just slightly late. I'm not sure if it will or not, and you guys can help me decide on that. But it's just because of the software and me playing this from YouTube and then routing through my computer and then back. So there's just some little bit of latency there. Okay, so now we have the chat. I would love for you guys to say hello in the chat as we get going here. And this will be probably about a 30-minute lesson. All right, so we are streaming, and I'm going to turn on the track, and we'll get to work here. So the first one, so we have B flat, B, and B flat. And Bob's up-down method is this simple thing. Now we could play our voicings with it in our left hand, but I think for the most part we'll just do shape 1 with both hands. And if you need to, this is sort of geared towards the beginners to intermediate, but I want you to get this shape down, B flat. Notice that my hand is hovering over each note that I need. We're going to do that on the key of B flat, which is a pretty familiar key, especially in our Blues and Jazz Academy. But we have this, B. You get up into the keys. Notice that I'm up into the keys a little bit, and that gets me to the only black note in the B blues scale is F sharp. And then you'll go back to a comfortable key. I think that's really important. And then you go down a half step. So imagine learning this method in all keys. You're going to really get some success. So all of these changes are built into the track. So at first we're on B flat, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to at first do what I call automatic pilot. Just get used to going up and down. And what you're doing is building up muscle memory and also working every finger, right? Put the octave down here. Now it's going to go up to B. And if you want to play it slow, you can. You can do it like this. You can go. So like quarter notes instead of eighth notes. Now that's our key that's not as familiar, so let's go back to B flat. Now I'll do it in quarter notes. Okay, now you're going to go down a half step to the key of A to play the first 5 notes of the A blues scale. Now let's go back. It starts over. Here we go. Making a little bit music going up and stopping at the top. Also works going on the way down. 1 and 2 and again. Go up a half step. On purpose, I'm just going up and down right now. Working on the key of B. Now we're going to go back to our comfort key, which is B flat. Now we're going to go down to A. Starts over. This is the last time we go through it. Now we go to B and 2 and 3 and 4. Back to B flat. And down to A at 2 and 3. Automatic pilot. All right, if you are enjoying that, make sure that you like this video. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Okay, so you know you're going to do B flat, but watch this. 3 half steps down, first 4 notes of the G blues scale. Now up to B. I can go down 3 half steps from B, and now I'm at G sharp or A flat. Back to B flat. cheat code. A. Or I can go down and do 3 half steps down. Back to B flat. All right, now let's go up to B. Here we go. Now down 3 half steps. Back to B flat. How about A? All right, let me stop this just for a second. Imagine the confidence we can get. What's up, T-Man? Good to see you, Dad. It's a fun little pop-up. We have 6 people watching. I love it. All right, let me stop this really quickly here. All right, let's just go over a couple of things. We're going to go until, we'll go to right at 12 o'clock. So we have a little more time. You can drop in and out if you need to, but this has been, actually we go to 11:50, because I know I've been streaming for a little while. All right, so let's give you one more confident idea. Okay, this is really important. So you guys have this right here, and you have first 5 notes of the blues scale, and then you go down 3 half steps. Well, one fun thing you can do is go minor third to major third. We talk about that all the time at Music Academy. Minor third to major third. So it's great to be able to play the blues and know the blues scale, and you can play 3 half steps down. You can play that, but it's fun to be able to go to have that sort of happy sound, right? We have the minor third to major third gets us a little bit out of that tension there, and it's a nice little relief there of happiness. So you can do. Or this. I love that idea of da 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 da, and that's more of a bluesy, jazzy kind of thing that you do. But imagine this: the B flat triad, and let me put this in C to give you a better context. You go C, just a better visual. You know that you can play the C first 5 notes of the blues scale. You know, and you can turn it around so many different ways. I have beginning blues sheets for that. You can also go 3 half steps down from the C blues and play an A first 4 notes of those blues scale. But occasionally I want to hear minor third to major third. And that's right out of Blues Volume 1. But another thing you can do is 3, 5, 4, 2, 3, 1, da 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 boom. 3, 5, 4. So notice that fits right under the hand. So when I'm in B, it's the same thing. The first 5 notes of the B major scale, and I go 3, 5, 4, 2, 3, 1. I have a really weak finger, 5th finger, because of a shoulder thing. So I have to always be careful of that. And then I go back here. And then for A, it'll be this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I go 3, 5, 4, 2, 3, 1. So occasionally I want to hear that. So in my improvisation, I can go for B flat, I can go 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 5. For B, I can go 2, 3, 5. And that's minor third to major third of B. And on A, it's minor third, major third. And notice that it'll outline the triad. Okay, let me put on the track and show you the difference in the sound of having that. And then I'm going to look at the chat. Make sure you check in. Everybody feeling good? Here we go. Here's my 3 notes below. Here we go. Minor third to major third always sounds good. And now we're in the key of B. So here's my minor third, major third. Okay, and then for the key of B flat, we're back here again. So we're going comfort again. Remember, on B flat, you can go 3 half steps down. You have this. Now let's get a minor third to a major third. All right, now we're going to go to A. So let's get the first 5 notes going. Now, minor third to major third would be this. All right, now we're back to B flat. Minor third to major third. How about this? Three, 5, 4, 2, 3, 1. Now, same on B. Back to B flat, minor third to major third. Minor third. All right, real quick. If I go, let me stop this. It's important. So sometimes if I want to go, if I'm in B flat and I go on the E flat, I still want that flat 7 of E flat. So I go B flat. That's one option. But here's what I really wanted to say is, you know, you have this da 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 da, which is right out of Blues Volume 1. Pretty simple. Minor third to major third triplet, 1 and then 2 and then 3 and. But watch this. I go 6, 5, 6, and then I go 6, 5, 6, minor third, second, root, 6, 5, root. All right, now the reason I'm showing you that is really important. Da 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 da. And I go, is because the 6th note is important as well. One of my favorite notes when I think about Oscar Peterson ideas, I love the 6th note. 6, 5. So you're playing along and you have the first 5 notes, you know that's going to work, and you know that if you go down 3 half steps, the first 4 notes are going to work. But watch, if I go da 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 da, 6, 5, 6. And then just for a bonus, right out of 20 tips for 5-minute practice success, if you're ever not feeling jazzy or bluesy, go to that flat 7 of the key and come down dee da da da. And you could actually go major third to the root or minor third. So when we're in the key of B, that's the flat 7 of B. And then the key of A, or. Okay, so you go ba da da, or ba da 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 bom, or ba da da ba da bom, ba da 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 da. All right, let me turn on the track and show you how the flat 7 sounds. 2, a 1, 2, and ready, go. Now go up a half step to B. It's a little bit more technical doing this, but I at least want you just to hear the right hand. Da 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 ba da ba. Helps you really get that bluesy sound. Even if you just got it in one key, that would be great. Now it's going to go back to B flat. Go, B flat. Now we're going to go down to A and listen, we go. And then it loops again, so you get a chance to try it again if you mess it up. All right. So notice that I kept going from the up-down approach. I start with B flat, and then I go to B, and then I went down to B flat again, and then I go to A. So isn't it fun to know that you can practice those ideas even without the track going? You can say, all right, let me work on this for a while, or maybe it's just this. And then you practice, all right, let me get B down. So let me sum up the rest of this lesson, which is about 3 minutes long, and I'm going to go over exactly the order of operations for getting this. Let's say that the first thing you're going to do, and somebody make a note from me and send me an email of these tips in order. What's up, Kevin? Yeah, Kevin, good to see you, man. The Oscar Peterson 6th. So you have the idea of, and Ray Charles too, I think of that all the time. So you have this idea of first 5 notes, and Kevin being a horn player, this is of course good for him as well. We all do these 5-finger patterns. We're building up, getting our ear and our technique going. That's step 1, the shape here. The next shape would be know that you can go down 3 half steps and give me the first 4 notes of the G blues scale. So that's your first cheat code there. The next thing we're going to say is that you can do the minor third to major third. We'll call this 3. I want to hear that and feel that I've been doing this so long, and now I want to give this. So we have 1. Now 1, remember we go automatic pilot. But we also learn how to turn it around and practice that. And anytime I'm playing and I'm thinking about this, I'm actually thinking about the different options. Well, and I'm saying I'm hearing the notes in my mind, and you will do the same, even if it's very simple. Boo, da, da, dum. Just play a little bit and rest a little bit. Okay, so you have step 1, you have step 2, and then you have step 3 is the minor third to major third. Step 4 we're going to call 5, 6, 5, 6, da da da, 5, and then you go minor third, 2, 1, 6, 5, 1. B, da da da. Okay, and then the next thing we said is, so that's number 4, right? With 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then step 5 is this. Kevin knows all about this right here. 1 mint julep, perfect. Yeah, Kevin says you can hear that theme in Ray Charles' 1 mint julep. Da 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 da. And this again is called the enclosure. Okay, so that's really important. 3, 5. Notice that it all fits under the hand and the triad. The next thing is flat 7. Da, 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 da. Now, if you're ever not feeling bluesy, go up to that flat 7. And you can also go to the minor third. Okay, now you had those ideas, and then I'll just turn on the track one more time, and then you guys will say goodbye to each other for today. And those that are in our academy, our Jazz and Blues Academy, I'll see you Monday morning at 8 a.m. And for those of you who are just in the Chord Academy, I'll see you on Tuesday. And it was really fun hanging out with you guys. Use these ideas, and more importantly, use these backing tracks and really start to get comfortable and maybe getting out of your comfort zone a little bit by doing B flat and B flat, and then A. And again, I am going to minimize adds. Right now on my backing tracks, they're just at the very beginning. I have some really long backing tracks as well, but I don't want really useless ads to get in the way of that. There are ways that you can donate. I have links that you can donate if you want to donate to the backing track cause, but we're going to go crazy with these and come up with some really good ones, and I hope you like the ones I've already done. Have a great day, and let me just finish up by playing one more time through this idea, and I'm going to use all the concepts. 2, 3, 4. I'm just thinking the first 5 notes now. I like that, and if I get a theme I like, I'm going to repeat it. Now up a half step. I've been working on this shape, getting out of my comfort zone, going up to B. Back to B flat. Now we're going to go down a half step to the key of A, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Now it starts over in B flat. Now I'm going to go first 4 notes of the G blues scale. Down 3 half steps. That's my cheat code. Now I'm going to go back to the key of B flat and do the cheat code there. down to the key of A, and I'll do the flat 7. Now go back to B flat, last chorus, here we go, flat 7. How about the 6 for Kevin? Back to the comfort key. Last one. All right, guys, what a fun way to end the lesson. Yeah, that'll be good, Kevin. Make sure you work on those and have fun. So a couple of things that I did. What's up? Yeah, Dave P. Good to see you, Dave. Dave's been more active lately. Dave P, the one who... hold on a second. Let's go. It went on to the next thing real quick. It went on to the next thing, but Dave P, who is he's the guy, he's the famous guy that is Dave leaving on a plane. It's so much faster than the train. I tried to tell him it's the same, so much slower on the train. I tried my best to explain Dave's leaving on a plane. A really perfect idea of how to use the pentatonic scale, and that, of course, is one of our iMusic Academy songbook tunes. Dave's been with us for a while. Dave, good to see you, man. Even if you're sneaking it. What's up, Marla? Everybody say hey to Marla as we wrap up. Marla is a part of our Chord Academy and does a really awesome job. I hope that you guys enjoy this. So a couple of fun things that happened this morning. I got an email from one of our members, Ian, who is in Scotland, and he turned 87 on Thursday. So Ian, sometimes his name shows up as Hugh, and we have multiple Hughs, but he goes by Ian, and he just had a birthday, and so I did happy birthday, a private stream for him this morning. But he had this idea of for his wife, Eleanor, that passed away a few years ago. She loved the song The Rose, and so Ian was asking me, how can you make that song neat? And I figured it was the only rose. Some say love it is a river, da, da, da. So I showed him different ways that you can harmonize that, but I also had a chance to sing him happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Ian, happy birthday to you. So it made me start to think about some fun ways to start harmonizing some of those songs. I will sing happy birthday to everybody always, and it just might be fun to take some of these simple songs that we know we're going to play and sing, kind of like we did Auld Lang Syne. You know you're going to play it or be asked to play it, so maybe we spend some time going over happy birthday and the many, many different ways you can play that. And of course, we do that in our academy, and you guys know we do how to play it like Ray Charles style in so many different ways. Jeffrey is in the building. Good to see you, Jeffrey. Man, we have a bunch of people that are big supporters of iMusic Academy on this pop-up lesson. All right, so since Marla is in the chat, and a super important part of our academy is Marla, I would like to know from you, if you're still on, what would be one thing that you would like to learn in the next month? Now we have at iMusic Academy, the Chord Academy is all about chords. I try to give as much context as I can, but for our members in the Blues and Jazz All Access thing, you guys know we cover all kinds of crazy things, but I always want to know what it is that you guys want to work on. As a for the Blues and Jazz Academy, we're working on three specific things. We're doing our blues song and jazz songbooks that me showing you how to we actually have tunes like Dave's Leaving on the Plane. I show you exactly how to play those, and you guys have the songbooks. We are also doing a specific rhythm. We're doing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, and so I'm making you guys play those, right? And then the other thing that we're doing is we're working on our technique. You guys know in our academy, this is super important. So I have all these things, and my favorite course that I've ever created is my 50 Days to Flying Fingers, which we are going through that as a group. All right, so how to apply some of these chord voicings into songs. Yeah, so Marla, I really feel like you need to visit our other academy and just like find out. You may be the perfect fit for our group. Not everybody is. Like some people just enjoy learning about chord voicings and they're really smart and they do all this on their own. But then there are also people that are just a part of exactly what kind of stuff we're doing now, where we're taking all this. And so pick a song. What are some songs that you like, Marla? That's the one thing, like I love the Chord Academy, and we have some really amazing people. Well, what I would do, Marla, is I just have to invite you to our streams and just show you the stuff we do. I'm happy to do that. I always want to make someone to watch over me. Yeah, that's a pretty complex song. Let's see, in C. Let me think of the... What's the bridge on let me... Da, 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 da. I kind of like that. Da, 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 over me. What's the bridge? Oh, although it's something like that, and then it does 3, I think 6, 2, 5 in the last part. Da, da, da. gotta listen to that in just a minute. All right, I've heard that song. Yeah, it is a hard song. Oh, I know the beginning. There's a verse to it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to that. All right, give me one more song, Marla. Oh man, you know what? Even probably doing that, that would be a demonetization anyway. All right, and you guys can put in songs as well that we can work on some of this stuff. Yeah, so being in the Chord Academy, which we have several people that are just in the Chord Academy, but it is important. Like the all access people are in both. They get all of the context. Like I can't do all the context to all the chords, but we do that all the time. Oh. Yeah, all those you can do, like if I go da da, this kind of stuff right here. Those are great chords. You just do like your A7, and here you are, and you do a diminished over that, and C minor to F7. Yeah, we did a lot of that. We did a lot of that over the holidays, and then of course, that's probably Brian. That's a great one to show everybody. 3, 6, 2, 5. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches. Like right there, right out of Chord Academy. Sharp 9, sharp 5. And 2, 5. 2, 3, 6 to 2, 5. Oh, Christmas tree. The branches, oh, how lovely are your branches. Yeah, so many good Vince Guaraldi. Oh, wow. Any other songs you guys like? Yeah, we did a lot of these during the Christmas boot camp. Yeah, that's a good one. Your lips are laughable, unphotographable. What's up, Vicky? Good to see you. Yeah, minor key for that. All right, give me. Here's what we'll do. Just yell out 10 more songs. Just randomly put them out, and we'll deal with them most of them next time. Somewhere beyond the sea. Ba-da-da-da. That's a good one. Misty, keep them coming. I like all of these. I'm going to make a list. Brian, good to see you on the stream. Thank you for hanging out with us. Beyond the sea. So I have just some fun facts while you guys are putting out some songs for me. Blue Moon. Yeah, sure. That's a good one. Alone, without a dream of my own. Let me think of it. Where or when? I don't know that one. Is that a jazz song? Are you trying to stump the band, Vicky? All right, three more. That'll be about 10. It's a jazz song. Where or when is a jazz song. It doesn't have to be jazz song. Yeah, that's a great one. Yeah, anything. I love all kinds of music. gonna take body and soul. Good one. Ooh. Hey, Marla, you can't just turn it around on me. I'm just kidding. So I love the music of Duke Ellington. I mean, so many beautiful songs. I think of Satin Doll. I mean, sometimes what I'll do is do medleys where I do a bunch of Duke Ellington. Prelude to a Kiss. I Love My Romance. I love Chopin. Or oh, it is very good. Yeah. So at the end, I love the bridge. I also love hymns. I love so classical. I love hymns. I love gospel. I love everything. Just fun. What a fun stream. Check out Chelsea Bridge, written by Billy Strayhorn. Yeah, and when I say Duke Ellington, probably most of the time I'm saying Billy Strayhorn, to be fair, right? Yeah, in our Blues and Jazz Academy, I do deal with all these songs, and like we do Take the A Train. Take the A Train is a great, as we know, it's great because in addition to learning how to play the bass lines and chord voicings, you're taking all these chords that we learn, and you learn how to do those. But we also do I had somebody sign up for Chord Academy. It was kind of cool. He's from China. This was like last night or the night before. And he seems like that he might be a good fit for our Blues and Jazz Academy. Everyone's at a different level and different stage, and some people just like say, here are the chords, like take these and make them your own. And then some of you are like, hey, I know the chords, but I need some help. And everybody's at a different journey, so I always like to make sure to take everyone where they are. But we just did in our Blues and Jazz Academy, we did our annual Christmas boot camp, which has PDFs and all the voicings and all the songs. And then we did the Ray Charles things, which you guys, that's probably one of my favorite things that we've done. And I've created courses just for the Academy. That's a great tune, Vicky. Yeah, on the what I'd say. So since the original is like, let's see. Yeah. So I've created these whole PDFs that say, all right, step 1. And you learn how to do that. And then you say, all right, well, let's put it in C. Let's make it easier. And the cool thing about the Ray Charles stuff that I absolutely love is like the 5th is where that lick starts. And I call that the down home fingering. Like it works when you do the 2 to 2, right? And getting used to this 3rd finger slide, for me, that was a challenge because I had at first, I kind of started late learning the piano, but when I started, I was kind of fast and furious once I started getting into it. But from a classical standpoint, the idea of sliding my 3rd finger was very foreign to me. Or even 2 to 2 was kind of foreign to me. And so learning how to do more of a down home fingering, it really makes it. That's what makes it. So I had to learn how to do that. But the reason I mention that to you is I have all these PDFs that show you how to do this stuff, but not only that, when you're playing the blues, even a simple blues, and we do this, I can use this Ray Charles stuff. And also I can do it from the 3rd, the minor 3rd to major 3rd, which is such an important thing. You have this. Or the 5th. All right. Yeah, mess around. Get into the mess around. I love that. All right. Any last song thoughts for the next stream? You have 30 seconds to put in your last song. I'll give you 45 seconds of songs that you want to cover some of in the future. All right, a couple last updates. I do have a beginning course that's coming out. I have a video editor now that's helping me with, I'm just going to create content and say, hey, here's this thing, let's make it to where people can actually work on this stuff. And so it's really awesome to have that. And then I'm starting this backing track venture. So go and check out all the backing tracks, especially the one for today's lesson is Blues Shape 1 and also the up-down approach. Start on C, for instance, whatever the backing track says, C, and I go up a half step and down back to my comfort key, and then I go down a half step. Yeah, that's a great tune, Moonlight in Vermont. Every time you guys put something in the chat, it makes me want to play the song, so just forgive me. Love it. So we have that course coming out, and then a fun course that's coming out after that is another one that we've been working on. It's called, I'll tell you the title of that later. Stars Fell on Alabama. What a good choice. Kevin's always recommending songs that we should play. I hear that song, whenever I think of that song, I think of like When You Wish. Like it works perfectly. That's another good. I'm gonna have to go back and look at scenes from an Italian. I don't really play like this. Just to put that disclaimer out there. If I was actually playing in an actual restaurant, I would be more thoughtful in my choices. All right, you have 1 minute to say goodbye to each other, and I will see you guys on the next streams. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for hanging out. And I always give shout outs too. Yeah, Stormy Weather, that's a great song. Okay, so Lewis, to Peter, to Hugh, to Vicky, to T-Man, to Dad, to Dave P, to Kevin, of course, to Jeffrey. I always love having Jeffrey in the building. To Marla, good to see you. Been much more active lately. I am going to do my homework and listen to someone to watch over me, and I'll give you some tips on that after I re-listen to that. I was just faking my way through it. And then Stella by Starlight, great song. And then we had Vince Guaraldi, Brian with the great suggestions there. My Funny Valentine, Marla. Brian's going to be able to play those by next Christmas. My Funny Valentine, Somewhere Beyond the Sea, Misty, Blue Moon, Where or When. I have to do some homework and listen to Where or When. Skylark, good choice. Sentimental Journey. Oh, Lush Life. Da 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 da. Those come what may places. If you could see da 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 da. Jazz and cocktails. Da 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 da. That's a really hard song as well. All right, so then we have Mood Indigo. Ooh, that's a great song. Stop giving me tunes that I want to play. That's a great song. It's Cinnamon Moon is Still a Night, Day by Day. Blue Skies, Georgia on My Mind, Mess Around, Stars That Fell in Alabama. Awesome. Yeah, I did. All right, yeah, it is my mom's birthday, so here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mom. Happy birthday to you. You canceled lunch plans for us, but I'm a bit in disgust. Happy birthday, dear Mom. Happy birthday to you. You're a sunshine in my life. Great song, Green Dolphin. All right, guys, 30 seconds to say goodbye to everyone. Thanks for a really fun stream, and I'll see you on the next one. Go practice.